At the starting gate, we are all equals. Determined, motivated, focused, driven, hungry, and united.
I'm Jonathan Bennett, coming to you from South Korea. Join me as we race towards the 2018 Winter Games here in PyeongChang and celebrate passion connected. Next on First Look.
Seoul is the life force of South Korea. With a massive population of nearly 12 million people, this metropolis is both modern and traditional with each breath. The nation's capital, truly a global city. But in 100 days, the world's attention will shift just a bit further to another city, as the 2018 Winter Games arrive in PyeongChang.
This view is breathtaking. You can see pretty much all of South Korea from up here.
Maintaining the motto Happy 700, a reference to its altitude above sea level, this town is setting its sights to soaring new heights.
Whoa, hey, look how high up we are right now.
And with 15 sports divided into 3 categories, alpine skiing, snowboarding, ice, and Nordic, all eyes will be fixed on the world's most elite winter athletes.
I think it's one of those beautiful sports to watch. It's a combination of pure speed, power, but it's also very graceful. Essentially what cross-country skiing is, it's kind of the original way to get from point A to point B over the snow. And then you have to tackle anything that comes your way between the start and the finish, like an uphill, a downhill, a corner. Snowboarding, mogul skiing, alpine skiing, it kind of all originated from cross-country skiing.
And if you're gonna take up a new sport, it never hurts to get lessons from a 3-time Olympian like Andy Newell.
So what are the fundamentals that I have to know?
Well, in any kind of skiing, it helps to look good first.
Nailed it.
The leg movements are a lot like ice skating.
Yeah.
Or like roller skating, if that's your thing.
Not since the 80s.
Steps forward, kind of like that. And that's your first step.
What? This is way harder than it looks. You make it look so graceful. I'm like Bambi on ice. Here we go. What makes you want to come back for number 4?
It's all about winning that hardware. I want to see the U.S. win a medal.
Yeah, you got to get that hardware. What made you say, like, this is what I want to do?
Skiing is an incredibly popular sport because it's a social sport and it's something you can go do with your friends. But it wasn't, I think, until I started traveling the world, going to all these amazing places. Like here we are in Korea,
right?
You know, skiing. It's amazing.
Amazing.
And I think people will see that at the Olympics, and that's what got me hooked.
Putting on skis, like, what does that mean to you?
At an Olympic venue, it means representing your country, which is awesome. I mean, that never gets old. All those hours and hours of hard work.
This is hard work.
All those years and years, it makes it all worth it. It's about how fast you go, it's about how much fun you're having too.
Exactly, see?
You've seen someone cross the finish line, they just collapse on the ground, they got snot and drool coming down their face. That's a classic cross-country skier thing. But that means that they just push themselves as hard as they could go. When you're really digging deep in a race too, we like to call that you're getting into the pain cave. And whether you win a medal or not, like that is what cross-country skiing is all about.
I've been in the pain cave for about 3 minutes now.
It's just maxing yourself out, and there's not too many other sports that are quite like that.
Be honest with me. How did I do my first day?
You did great.
Come on.
I mean, yeah, how you feeling?
I'm sore, and I am starving.
When the question of what to eat arises, PyeongChang answers back with hearty stews, seafood, and plenty fermented veg. But if there's one meal that's simply synonymous with South Korea, it's most likely served off the grill.
You know what they call Korean barbecue in Korea? Barbecue.
매일 특별한 날에만 이렇게 먹지 않고요. 뭐 회식이나 뭐 가족들이나 친구들이나 뭐 그런 자리에서 이렇게 먹고 있습니다.
And at PyeongChang, Korean Beef Town, in-house butchers like Young-soo Kim are breaking down your beef to order.
What makes the meat so different here in PyeongChang?
한우의 특징을 꼽자면은 일단 마블링을 일단 설명드릴 수 있고요. 마블링이 좀 많다 보면은 고루고루 퍼져 있으면 고기의 맛과 고소함이 조화가 돼서 더 맛있습니다.
That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
Can we go at this?
Yeah, go for it.
Mitch Whitmore, Sugar Todd, Joey Mantia, Mia Manganello, and the entire U.S. speed skating team come in fast and they come in hungry.
Take a piece of the beef, put it in the lettuce wrap, then you get a chunk of garlic. Hope none of you are gonna make out later because it ain't gonna be pretty.
Oh my gosh, I like that.
So what's it mean to be an Olympic hopeful for you?
It's the life journey, it's the dream, it's the hope, it's everything.
What was it like when you walked in and saw the arena for the first time?
Goosebumps.
Just goosebumps.
All over.
All over.
All over.
Because you train your whole life for this, all year pretty much.
it.
Absolutely.
This is the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
You guys are super fast on the ice, but does that mean that you're very fast at most things?
No.
Eating?
Like
Slowest eater on the
Slowest
planet.
eater? Well, what if we were to have like a, I don't know, say chopstick competition and maybe see who could pick up a piece of rice the fastest?
One piece?
One piece. Bring on the rice. Go to the start. Ready? Bang! Nope, that's two. That's two, doesn't work. It's gotta be one. Dude, you cheated. Keep going. Come on, get one. Okay, Sugar wins that one. Sugar is our official Olympic rice athlete. Cheers
Cheers, cheers.
to the 2018 Olympics.
To 2018.
In 100 days, the world will come together for the 2018 Winter Games in PyeongChang, a city appropriately named for peace and prosperity. And while this year is uniquely special, South Koreans never miss an opportunity to celebrate the snowy season.
얼음을 떠주세요.
Okay, do you like your martini shaken or stirred?
Between the elevation and frozen waters, the Gangwon province is a prime ice fishing destination. And PyeongChang's Ode Lake in particular annually attracts some 50,000 would-be fishermen like Jong-suk Lim.
요거를
Okay,
물속에 넣으시고요. 여기 봐야 돼요. 우리가 그 미끼를 봐야 돼서
shake it small,
네, 더 깊게 넣으셔야 될 것 같아요.
a little deeper, okay. Oh, I see one, there's a fish.
예, 지금 와서 물려고 했잖아요. 지금도 그렇죠?
Fish right there. What's the secret?
바닥에 누워서 하셔야 되겠다. 이거 안 되겠다. 이렇게.
Okay, I can do that. Here we go. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. We're not leaving until we catch a fish.
고기가 그 물면 이렇게 들으셔야 돼요.
I got it! I got it! I caught one! What do I do? What do I do? I caught it! I caught a fish! I caught a fish! I am a Korean fisherman! I caught my first trout!
On the very same ground on which you've made your catch, you can have it prepared and eat it in one of two ways. Sliced fresh and served raw, or cooked over wooden coals in a custom-made wrought iron grill with the heat from an open flame.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Right here, just go for it. Wow. It's a really like meaty fish. It's almost like a steak. 20 minutes ago, it was on the end of my hook, and now we're eating it. It doesn't get much fresher than that.
축하드립니다. 네.
I could get used to this.
Back in the city center, massive monuments carved in ice and snow mark the Daeguayung Snow Festival. And while a walk around this winter wonderland is truly magical, to march in the ceremonial hunting parade that opens the festivities is an honor. All you need is the proper footwear made by cultural heritage master 정군채.
이게 이제 우리 한국의 설피라는 거예요.
Okay, and through here.
대관령 눈꽃 축제 행사장에 가서 공연을 할 거예요. 이거 신고.
What exactly does the Snow Festival celebrate? What's the purpose of it?
지역 문화 축제입니다. 이 겨울이 되면은 항상 만들고 이래가지고 이제 사냥하는 모습을 보여주고 하는 그런 보존 문화예요. 그래서 중요하다고 보이지.
That's such a beautiful thing to make sure that everyone knows where their roots come from.
1, 2, 3.
I will wear them with honor and pride. Thank you so much. Oh, we go first? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually the first person in the parade. Are you kidding? This is crazy.
And as the ceremonial stuffed pig is put out to pasture, the party continues until dawn.
This is why you come to PyeongChang.
I don't think I've ever felt more alive in my life.
The people here, they have such a passion for their culture, and it's contagious, and I will never forget this. 감사합니다.
In 100 days, the peaks of PyeongChang will play host to the 2018 Winter Games. But in the neighboring city of Sokcho, Soroksan National Park claims snow-capped cliffs of their own, and you don't need to be an Olympian to climb them.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh, there's the ocean.
You can see all like the city too.
Oh, that's Sokcho City.
Sokcho
Oh,
City, and then the
Sokcho.
ocean. Wow. All right, should we do it? Let's do it.
South Koreans cherish the country's natural splendor, and Sorak Mountain is regularly explored by men, women, children, and even K-pop stars like Eli Kim from the supergroup U-Kiss.
How high are these mountains?
We're not at the top yet, but these mountains are actually about a mile high. This mountain is like one of the highest mountains in the Taebaek mountain range, and the Taebaek mountain range is considered the backbone of the Korean peninsula. So it's very, very important.
It's very important and it's very tall. We're not at the top yet.
We gotta keep going, we still have a long way.
All right, well then I guess there's only one thing to do. Race you to the top?
Race to the top?
No,
Sure.
no, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Oh! Good for the quads. We are really getting a workout in. Real good for the quads. It's really quiet up here. It's so different from being down in the city. You come up here and it's completely still. It's just peaceful.
Almost at the top.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Whoa! That is so beautiful.
It's incredible.
This is why you come to Sokcho.
Yes.
Wow.
Where there are mountains, there is pristine, crystal clear runoff. And where there is geothermic activity, there are hot springs.
It's really chilly outside, right? Yeah. But the water is at about 40 degrees Celsius. So that's 100 degrees. So it pretty much like balances it out.
Yeah, it's like the perfect amount of heat too. It's not too hot where it's unbearable. It's just enough where you're like, relax. This is exactly what we needed after that hike.
Beyond the bluffs and steam, Sokcho City boasts freshwater lakes, an absolutely dazzling coastline with a robust fishing community, and a seemingly endless row of tent bars called Pochangmacha.
How often do you come to tent bars? Do you come a lot?
A long time ago, they used to just be all over the street. But now that nightlife is kind of disappearing, so whenever we come to Sokcho, we always try and find a tent bar.
Right.
Just to chill with our friends and have fun.
So like tent bars here are kind of like the dive bars in America. I'm a big fan of both. Big fan. What are you doing?
This is the Soul Train. Do you play golf?
I'm horrible at golf.
All right, then this will be good for you.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
A shot of soju stacked atop half a beer? The perfect Soul Train requires a spoon and some soul. Spelled S-E-O-U-L, of course.
All you have to do is hit the glass.
Now, I need to teach you an American tradition.
Yes.
It's called you get a shot, you get a shot, you get a shot. Shots for everybody.
Shots for everyone. All right, everyone, one shot.
One shot! Woo-hoo! And since I'm a tourist, I'll take another one.
In Korea, after they drink, they like to eat.
Okay.
Because it'll be easier to take in the alcohol.
Genius, I knew I liked you.
And the tent bars of Sokcho offer up some of the country's freshest seafood pulled straight from its shores.
I'm sure you'll love this.
It's alive! It's alive!
This is spiny lobster. It's similar to crawfish.
Wait, but how do we cook them?
You don't cook them. You know, like sushi? It's like shrimp sushi. This is Tolgetang.
That's not spiny lobster.
This is furry crab stew.
Spiny lobster and furry crab.
Furry crab.
Both were my nicknames in college. Uh-huh. Now, how do you get the crab out? Oh, you use your chopsticks.
You can put it in your mouth, you can just suck it out.
I'm just getting my hands getting real barbaric with this.
This side right here. This is where all the meat is.
Got it. Yeah! That's good. I'm really digging the food here.
This is not imitation.
Nope. You know how I know? This is literally, that was alive. 3 seconds before I ate it.
Exactly.
In 100 days, the Olympics will arrive in PyeongChang, and South Korea's native daughter, Olympic gold figure skater and athletic royalty, Yuna Kim, will serve as the official ambassador to these Winter Games.
I am honored to be in your royal greatness.
Thank you.
What's it like to be an Olympian?
제가 거의 17년, 18년 동안 선수 생활을 했는데요. 제 목표를 이루기 위해서 열심히 달려왔기 때문에 또 대한민국을 대표로서 올림픽에 조금이나마 좋은 성적이 보탬이 됐다고 생각하니까 뿌듯한 점도 있고.
So far in South Korea, I've gotten good at 2 things. Trout fishing. How many trout are under here? None? No? And soju. What else do people have to experience when they come to South Korea?
한국의 전통 문화, 전통 예술을 또 보실 수 있는 기회가 있으시고 진정한 한국의 음식을 또 체험하실 수 있는, 그리고 강릉에서는 커피가 또 유명해서 커피타운이 있어서 많은 종류의 커피를 또 맛보실 수 있으실 것 같아요.
All right, let's make some coffee.
At Bohemian Roasters, in the hands of coffee master Ichu Park, a man who spent 50 years honing his craft, the simple cup of joe is made spectacular.
You're very calm for someone who makes so much coffee.
Within a custom-built, one-of-a-kind roaster, raw beans are placed inside a hopper, and when the temperature reaches exactly 215 degrees, they're ready to roast.
이 나머지는 이제 일자 다음에 색깔을 보면서 뺍니다. 커피가 이제 떨어지면 돌아가면서 이제 차갑게 될 때까지.
Oh, that smells like coffee.
And if timing is important when it comes to roasting, it's absolutely imperative when it comes to the pour.
제가 이제 주전자에 물을 넣어둘까요? 이 여기가 150cc.
And that's how much we want to put in.
To here, 150.
Yep.
150cc 때문에 빼는 거야. 제가 이제 부면 그거하고 똑같이 따라가세요.
It's like a waterfall effect.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're basically playing a drinking game with coffee.
Yes.
All right, good, perfect. I'll be great at this.
All right, we're gonna start now.
스톱.
Oh.
많이 보야게.
Okay, I'm turning it, I'm turning it.
Turn it.
Hey.
이렇게 빼고.
Oh,
너무 많이 이제 들어가서 원래.
I made too much,
I made too little, I think.
but when we combine it, it's just right.
Yes.
What's the perfect cup of coffee, and how do you achieve its perfection?
그거는 존재하지 않다고 보고 있어요. 그러니까 결함 있는 커피가 마시는 커피라고.
It's good.
A hanok is a traditional Korean home, and Seonggyeojang, a 300-year-old complex that's been a part of the Chosun dynasty for 11 generations, grants guests the luxury of living like royalty. But if you're gonna act like a king, you sure better look like one. Intricate, ornate, multi-layered, beautiful, and expensive, the hanbok are time-honored garments that transport you to another era.
It's insane to be sitting in this room and thinking about how many meals have been had here.
This is very, very high-class eating.
Let me tell you one thing, I like high-class eating.
First, usually we start with black sesame porridge.
Please, sir, could I have some more?
This is barbecued drumsticks.
The sauce is like sugary and spicy.
Korean people like their food spicy.
Really good. What is this?
This is abalone.
I want to try that.
And abalone is a delicacy in Korea. It's like Korea's escargot.
That's really good.
Finally, once you're fed and fully caffeinated, sink into slumber with the added warmth from the embers burning beneath you.
These heated floors are called ondor.
Undor.
Yes.
Because there is a fire under the floor. yeah, that's right.
On means heat in Korean.
Here's my bed. Talk about collapsible.
This is so cool.
You can feel the heat from the floor coming up through the
comes up,
mattress.
right?
Guess it's lights out for Jonathan.
Good night.
Fiery drive fuels cold, hard competition. But it's through that passion we're all connected. Hopeful, peaceful, united as one.
The torch is set, and so is South Korea. And in 100 days, we'll see you in PyeongChang.